Hi, welcome back. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to another word from the Holy Spirit speaking through me, right? Um, you guys, I just don't said something. You say, remember what you the other was making something. I can't remember. Right. I normally cook and do sit like if I'm cooking something for the first time, I would say, Lord, okay, show me what to put and what to do with this thing, right? So I made something, and when I made it, before I even taste it, I like, you're frightened, like I make sure and put a disclaimer and I said, it's not me who do this, it's the Lord who do this. It's like, so if it tastes bad, blame the Lord. And it come out and it tastes amazing, and I'm like, shoot, I should take credit for this. So he just so brought up that he say, you think it's gonna come out bad, that is just how allowed me to speak, right? Anyway, let me jump into this word, right? um I was going about in the city today, and as I was sitting down in a van, the Lord began to show me. Have you guys, if you haven't seen it, you guys, Tyra Perry movie, Four Colored Girls, I believe is the name of it. Please go and watch that. It will make you cry though, if your heart is soft like mine, right? It will make you cry, but it's supposed to make you anyone cry. There's a part where one of their story I'm gonna talk about, right? There was this guy, and he came from out of the war, and they were staying in a house, and the lady he was very abusive because he went, when you come from the war, your mind messed up, right, because of all you experience. And he basically ended up hurting the two babies that the woman had. It was really terrible to look at, right? But the Lord began to show me this from the man perspective, and he said this. He said to tell them this. He said, some of you all are like that guy, because of all the experience, because of all the wars that you have experienced, all of the things that you have seen, the traumatic effect is so bad upon you, that even though the Lord has delivered you out of that war zone, or out of that place, and you're now in a new state, he said, what happens, just like, and I'm gonna pair this with this, just like the children of Israel, when you come out of under slavery and all of that, he said, what happens if he does not retrain your brain to operate in this new state that you're in, this peaceful state that you're in? What happens? Just like the children of Israel, you're going to bring the idols that was in Egypt, the ways that was in Egypt, you're going to make your current situation Egypt again. He said, it's like that. He said, even, oh, praise your mighty name, Lord. He said, so when some of you all have come out, the Lord said, oh God, praise your name. He said, for someone that is experiencing past hurt from partners, he told me to tell someone this. He said, be lenient with this person that has gone through hurts from the past, maybe in a past relationship where they experienced terrible things happen to them. They are traumatized by that experience that they had experienced from that past relationship, even with person, and now they have trust issues, or they have things about them. The Lord began to tell me, he says, not just that, some persons who have experienced abuse in any way, oh God, or some persons that have experienced just being in a place where it's chaotic, and they had to fight for everything. Now that the Lord has delivered them and take them out, take their physical vessel from out of that place, what happens now is that, praise your name, Lord. What happens now is that he now have to deliver the spiritual man. He has delivered the physical man, but the spiritual man is still in that fighting stand. It's like this. It's like, because you have been accustomed to fighting day in and day out, and accustomed to certain things, oh God, you have gotten accustomed. Your spirit man, it is now embedded in your spirit man to operate like that. So even if the Lord put you in a peaceful state, your mind, body and soul, your spirit has to get accustomed to that new thing. So now the Lord has to basically calm down. Oh Lord, have you ever seen someone who Oh God, it's like you're traumatized. Have you ever seen someone who, cause you're just fighting up and you're just fighting up, and someone just come and they just take them up and they put them out of that situation? And what happens now? That person will still be fighting. Even though they aren't having any war that is coming in, they will still be fighting because why? I'm accustomed to it. He told me to be a therapist this evening to someone. I don't need to hear this. That person now will still be fighting. So what the Lord need to do and what he needed to do, you guys know the purpose of the wilderness place. When he took them out from Egypt, right? He took them out from Egypt. Right in that place before they enter into the promised land, right in that in-between place, what the Lord intended to do, why he caused them to go via the Red Sea and the longer way, because it said it had a different way to enter into the promised land. What the Lord intended to do now, he intended to use that time, praising him. Sometime the Lord put you in a place to use that time, because he knows some of you all have gone through so much that now he deliver you and he take you out, but your spirit is still in Egypt. Your spirit is still fighting. Your spirit is still accustomed to war. Your spirit is still. So when the Lord bless you and the Lord give you this, oh God, the Lord give you that, the Lord now have to tell you, he now have to do this. There's your fighting stand. He now have to put down one hand. No more fighting, darling. Your hands are so. Put down your hand. No more fighting, darling. Put down your hand. You don't have to experience it. The Lord now have to spiritually go in your mind and calm down that mind and let that mind know. No. The children of Israel, when they came out of Egypt, the Lord had them in a position where I want you to call on me if you have need for anything. But because they were so accustomed to Pharaoh's rule and everything, they began to bawl. And the Lord got annoyed, began to cry every time they had a need. When the Lord was just saying, the Lord is saying now, you have come out and all I want you to do is make your request. You have gone through all of that, and now the Lord have to teach you now how to. The Lord have to teach you now how to basically get to a place where you don't have to be crying for stuff anymore. You don't have to be fighting up for this anymore. Where you can get to a place where just tell me what you want. But you're so accustomed to this and you're so accustomed to having to do this to get. Now you don't know how to operate in this new calm. So the Lord now have to prepare your mind and bring your mind down back from where it was accustomed to, what it is accustomed to, and revamp it into the new mind setting that he wants for you, the new place, the new thing before you, oh God. Because what would have happened, you would have bring the war that you came out of to your home. You would have bring the Egypt that you came out of to your promised land. Because why? You got accustomed to it. Praise him. The Lord says some of you all are like that. And for those that are dealing up with people that have gone through traumatic past, have some patience with them and have some understanding. Because when you know the reason why they're operating, so you will not be too judgmental on that person. All of us have gone through traumas. The Lord said be lenient. Some of them, oh God, some of these individuals that have gone through the worst thing is the most beautiful person. They have the most beautiful soul because of all that, what they have gone through. They are loving, but they still have a little wall up because of all the stuff that they have gone through. They still have a little protection when it comes to friendship and all of that, because they have gone through, letting someone too close and they hurt them. You have to have patience with individuals that have gone through wars. Some of us go through different kind of wars, all kind of wars. The devil, when you're a child of the Most High God, will come before you get a friend. He will come with bad friends. So You done messed up towards friend now. Before you get a ministry, you come with, yeah. Before you get a husband, you come with that. Before you get a wife, you will come with the worst one. So now, when you get the thing of the Lord, he traumatized you so much. Now you don't know what to do with this one. Now you're afraid. When the Lord is saying, all of that is gone. Calm down now. I've given you something wonderful. The Lord say he's training some of us. And for those that are dealing up with individuals that have gone through traumatic past, have patience with them. They are the most loving soul if you just have patience with them and understanding as to why they are doing, why they're operating. And the more they see that they can trust you with themselves to open up themselves to you, they will put down their arms eventually because they see you're not a threat. Anyway, you guys, stay blessed, stay strong. Remember, I love you. Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, love you, and the Holy Spirit that is in partnership with me, giving you these advice, counseling you, because it says that he's a counselor. Also love you also, right? Stay blessed, stay strong. Bye, guys.